and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from your besties. Woo! This is where we take your questions and we answer them. And we actually really don't give advice, but we'll try our best.
What Do?
We just answer questions.
We just yammer on. Okay, what do we got?
Okay, what are some of your hot takes?
I don't know.
One of my hot takes is that this whole personal development industry has become so cliche and so overplayed that nothing means anything anymore.
What do you mean by that, Linz?
The ladies have rebranded it in the past, 5-6 years to make it more friendly to females, because I feel like it was very male based, like Tony Robbins and was it Abraham Hicks and
Wayne Dyer.
Yeah, Wayne Dyer.
And
then the ladies came and we're like, we're going to rebrand. We're going to put it in millennial pink. We're going to do some swirly writing with some gold accents. We're going to journal. We're going to manifest, and we're going to follow our intuition. And there you go. That is the whole industry now. And I just feel like it keeps on getting repackaged over and over and over again, and nothing new is happening. And nothing new is helping me develop as another human or excel in life. I want strategy. I don't want to follow my intuition. And if you pursue your passion, you'll be successful. And whatever you do, like, you don't have to hustle. I'm just so over it.
I would agree with you
Yeah.
100%. So I've told you before that I identify this as like my religion or something that like is I believe in, that I find solace and like is my North Star when I need things. But when there was this infiltration of like influencers / Instagrammers that could sink their teeth, it does feel like it was in the last, was it 10 years is too long, right?
I mean, I feel like I was really introduced to it in the last 5 or 6 years.
Well, I introduced you
Yeah.
to what I knew and like the knowledge in the books. I never told you. I feel like
You never told me about the ladies. You told me about
I didn't
the
know
men.
about ladies, like the ladies that I'm seeing on Instagram, right? All I did was hand you books and said, read them.
Yeah.
Come to your own conclusion, because this is what's helped me in the past. These ladies they have watered down and dumbed it down, and now they've cheapened it.
And I'm just cringing when it's people crying because they're opening up about whatever deep, dark secret is holding them back. I'm like, oh God, I'm so uncomfortable.
That's not what this is, or it shouldn't be. So that's a hot take.
Yeah, that's a hot take. Let's see. Another hot take I have. I think you should hide your baby bump. I don't like seeing a big belly. I don't like seeing the belly button on the big belly. Like, I'm so sorry, because I know that, oh my God, people love being a mother and some people love being pregnant, but I just like don't want to see it. I don't know why it grosses me out so much.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
What about, like, what if you don't like kids?
Yeah, I don't like kids.
I know you don't.
Is that why I think it's gross? Because I don't like kids?
I don't know why you think it's gross, and there's really no reason to like unearth the psychology of why you think it is gross. I mean, it's okay. It's just not. But it's like I don't know. I feel like I have to hide the fact that I'm like, I don't dislike kids like you do, but I'm not keen on like sexy pregnancy shapewear.
Oh,
I'm not keen on that. But I feel like I should closet my thoughts on it.
Right. So I hope this doesn't get me canceled.
This is not going to go well. I mean, we know people, and you know, like house slippers, people were offended and they come at me, and now they're going to be like, I was pregnant. Did you hate me when I had my belly button? No. But is it for me? Absolutely not. It's not something I feel strong. I mean, we can all have strong thoughts.
Yeah.
It just stops there.
I know.
Cover it up. Please. It's so gross.
I mean, there's very few select children that I like.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And you know, if we learned anything with house slippers, it's okay for you to have, it's like you like what you like and you don't have to do otherwise.
Yeah. So sorry.
There's no reason to apologize. You're not hurting them. And people take it so personally that you don't love them. Like, there are people that don't like my dogs.
Oh yeah, same.
And I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
you don't have to love your baby as much as you do. Mm,
You don't love my dogs.
no. Here's another one that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I think that more women should do beauty pageants
Tell me.
because I do plan on doing one day. And
You do? Because I
yeah,
want to do it with you.
okay.
I want to do it so bad.
Yeah, I want to do it so bad.
I want to do it so bad.
And I
But why?
know it's like, oh, you're objectifying women and you're just looking at their looks and that's how you win a prize. But honestly, if you go through the whole pageant circuit and system, you're getting coached, you're learning how to do public speaking, you're learning how to think on the spot, you're learning how to be more body confident, you're learning how to like take care of your body, you're learning like camaraderie and, like teamwork with other ladies because it really doesn't have to be that cutthroat competitive. I think there's a lot of actual life lessons to learn from competing because let's just say even athletes, like I've been an athlete my whole life and the camaraderie and like leadership that I've learned from that has been like a game changer.
Mhm.
So if you're not into sports and that's not your jam, I say try a beauty pageant. Something to
Interesting.
push yourself.
Other beauty pageants for people our age?
I think so. I think there's like a Mrs. Colorado. I don't know if you have to be a Mrs. to be
I was
Mrs.
just gonna
Colorado.
ask,
Maybe
yeah.
there's a Ms. Colorado.
Spinster.
Yeah.
The spinster category. I agree with this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Are they hot takes if we're in agreement?
I mean, I think they're hot takes if not everyone would agree.
Okay. What else?
I think that women do belong in the kitchen.
Whoa. Please explain.
Not personally myself.
Except tonight.
I know, I have to cook dinner.
What do you mean? Let's define what kitchen means.
I would
Is that
say
kitchen literally?
not it doesn't have to literally be in the kitchen, but I do contribute to the household by I will like take care of Layla, our dog, and I'll take her out for a walk.
Wait.
And
When you say women should be in the kitchen, what do you mean?
I think you should like contribute to the household and be doing chores
Why do you think so?
because I think it's very one-sided if your spouse comes home. Let's say your husband comes home and like you literally haven't done anything all day and then you're still expecting them to like entertain you and
I'm sorry, what's wrong with this?
I think that they put in so much effort, it's okay to put a little bit effort back in.
I think you think it's okay to do it. I think it's okay if you don't. I'll take that, okay? I manifested the shit out of my life, friend.
Yeah, you
And
did.
this is exactly the life I wanted.
I know.
And it's working.
You never step foot in the kitchen unless you want to.
No. You know what? I will set the record straight. I stepped foot in the kitchen all the goddamn time. Every time I make food
Yeah.
with the intention of giving it and sharing it with others, I'm not hungry. I already ate. I picked up fast food on the way home. For years. I do it to preserve my heart because my heart gets broken every time I try it. Even when I fucking made you food, you're like, I don't want that. I was like, what the fuck, everybody? So yes, I have stepped myself into the kitchen and I continue to be heartbroken when they say no thank you, that I'm like, I just do it to like, all right, but I've been making food for myself.
Yeah. And like honestly, I wouldn't mind if I never had a job besides podcasting and I just chilled at home and like cooked
You
dinner.
wouldn't mind it?
No.
I'm glad you wouldn't mind it. Oh, you would you would allow yourself to go that. Why do you say it like that? That's literally the goal.
Yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean you wouldn't mind it?
Like people, I feel like there's pressure in millennial culture and society, like ladies have to be boss ladies all the time. And like you have to.
Can't we just be the boss of our lives?
Yeah.
And I don't mean like I'm the boss. I'm the boss of my life. You can't boss me around. I mean like I'm living my life, my best life.
Yeah. I know. I think people frown upon it when I think it's actually like pretty cool. You're living the dream. So
I know I am.
This is for you.
I know. You wouldn't mind it. I'd be okay with it if it happened. What do you mean? You better write it down on your
I will write it down.
That's the goal for us to be professional podcasters.
That's it.
Full time. Do we have any other hot takes?
Oh, you know what I think is a hot take? Well, you think no, this is what you're telling me, that thongs are out.
They are.
No.
They are.
No. Refuse to wear anything.
Okay. Here's
else.
this. I think they're out with a certain I think the Zers, it's my understanding Zers are not keen on thongs. Or at least they weren't. They're
also wearing baggy ass pants. So
we wear baggy ass pants. Don't be hating on the Zers just because they're like, why?
Well, I could see why they wouldn't see the value in a thong because their pants are very baggy, so you don't have any, like,
My
BPL.
pants were baggy in the 80s and 90s.
And you wore granny panties?
No, we wore thongs.
Oh.
Hello. My generation is the one that invented you see in your thongs.
I thought that was,
Like in your
my
middle
generation.
No, you wore it. Who
Yeah.
do you think invented it? The people that were in high school
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
You didn't invent shit. You were just wearing it and you were racing to Victoria's Secrets to get that
Mhm.
wide, like looking like
Or like a
fallopian
G-string.
tube. This what?
A G-string?
Yeah, the
Just 2 tiny
G-string
little
with their loose.
straps?
Yeah, you didn't
Uh-huh.
invent shit. You just really liked it. You got on board and thought it was attractive.
I did.
Yeah, and you wore and that's it landed and it made an impression on your soul. Zers haven't had that experience and they're like, "Why would I floss something and be so uncomfortable and like have and it's okay." I agree with them. There is a time and place not to wear that.
No, I think all the extra fabric is extremely uncomfortable. Another layer to bunch up on your body is just ugh.
Well, I know that's something that means a lot to you. I think my biggest fear in life is our panty lines.
Oh, 100% also
That
that.
is it.
Mhm.
I don't care what's comfortable or not, as long as there's no lines.
Yeah. And I would also say,
Comfort's second.
yeah, comfort's definitely second. I don't want any lines anywhere.
I know a lot of people would disagree with us.
Mhm. I'll wear a granny panty at home to bed
No, you will not.
every once in a while.
No, I
A
have
boy
never
short.
a boy, which is not a granny panty.
Oh, okay.
You, I love. I'll do, dude. I have seen your boy shorts. Fucking ridiculous, Lindsay. You might as well just not. I don't. My circuits are overloading with you trying to say that you wear granny panties to bed. She wears the tightest, shortest booty boy short. They're booty shorts,
Yeah.
which are more uncomfortable.
No.
Res-
I can't get the picture out of my head of a granny panty that's, like, saggy and,
there
like,
are like, what about the cute ones?
I don't know. Something about it, I just ugh, gives me the ick.
I feel you, but I wore them as long as they don't like they're not uncomfortable. I'm okay with it because there are times like when I'm working at the restaurant, a thong under a dress is not with the possibility of someone like the dress like blowing up or catching a gust of wind,
Sure.
and like
Then you wear a biker short.
that's what I've started doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to
I guess there's a time and place for all types of underwear.
unless
Unless it's a granny panty, then
unless it's for
not.
you, unless it's your life.
All right. Well, I think those are all the hot takes that we have. Wow, that was like our whole show.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, make sure you share this episode with your bestie and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at So Fired Pod. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.